Welcome back to the channel, Farmer with Nick. Thanks so much for joining me here again on Alma. So you can see I am in the month of May here, finally, trying to kind of push forward into summer, but then I just kind of go, I have this to do, I have that to do, so get ready for kind of what the last video was, a lot of kind of jumping around, and I'll try my best to, kind of keep up here with everything and all the different tasks. So first, I need to collect some milk, and it's been a while. I think the trigger is over here, actually, but I need to start selling some milk. I have a bunch of manure there too, just a lot of kind of odds and ends here, trying to get ready for summer, like I said. So I think the trigger is, so you're gonna give me, the trigger was back. I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's right there. There we go. Alright, so I have a back field to plant. I want to start baling the big field, which is like straight ahead. You can see I got most of that taken care of. I need to plant some corn, need to actually feed the cattle in this big red barn that I'm leaving. I have a ton of slurry that I have to move, and I'm thinking maybe, I could start selling some of the slurry instead of doing fertilizing on the field, but I kind of like fertilizing the field. And then obviously here I'm selling some milk too, so a lot to kind of get to here. Just trying to unpack it with you all. Alright, so I'm going to leave the truck here, show you this. So this is in the back field. This is field 27. So I'm in this backfield. I set the worker to keep going. I finished field 26, so I'm ready to plant that. 27 will need to be planted. Field 31 needs to be planted. And then I did field 42 as well. So just jump here, and you can see we have some oats already growing. All right, so they're back there. Here's my cedar from the other field, and I want to change. Let's do wheat for this backfield here. Now this will be quite a large wheat field, but then if I want, I can get some hay bales, or not hay bales, but straw bales, excuse me, out of this. All right, so I'm just gonna set that on a worker. It's been a while since I've actually gotten back in this field. I did plant the oilseed radish over winter, and you can see it's fertilized 100, so that's good. But yeah, let's get some wheat here on that field. This other worker is just finishing up, and then I have my AI baler ready to go. Now I did have to go back through that front field back there, and I had to, finish up some other bales with that. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see what these are. Can't remember if they are. Okay, these are, it says grass. I thought these were hay bales. Let's just double check. Okay. No, it says hay. Ugh, long day. It says hay bales at the bottom. Okay. Alright, so those are hay bales. So, yeah, I gotta pick those up off the field, but might not get to that in this episode here. There's already like too much to do. And honestly, I feel like in a way I'm kind of just repeating some of these same tasks. I'm trying to like keep up, obviously, on the map, but not not really expanding that much, if you know what I mean. So, and I want to kind of branch out on this map as well. All right, so I also have my planter all hooked up to the 8400. So let's get this out. All right, now I want to take this to the backfield as well. Now I don't know, I guess, because I gotta sell some milk anyways. But let's take this through town. I think I can get it through town. Let's try. A little bit of an experiment, but yeah, I need to get that other field going, get some corn on it. I know I could just cut through the backfield, but I think this will make it more interesting here. I'm driving down the road with the big old planter. So yeah, like I was saying, and kind of get back to, I want to kind of get beyond where I'm at a little bit with the farm and the build. See if I can squeeze by. No. Alright. Will they just go by if I did go like that? You sorta did. There. I'll just scratch your car up. So I kind of want to get past where I am right now with the farm in terms of, you know, branching out. I thought about, and I don't think I did this even on my last playthrough, which was on console for Alma, and I'd have to double check, but it would be really cool to own the dairy, do a little bit of production. I know I really don't do that, and I apologize for some of you that really like the productions more. I do not do that as much, but I would venture into that, you know. I'm gonna take it past here. Oosh. You just seen me crash all over the place. And speaking of that, actually, I have wool and stuff to grab from my sheep, which are at the other farm, which I still own that, by the way. I'm just gonna hop over the tracks. So I gotta go sell some wool, and I have milk, goat's milk in there too. So, alright, let's get out to this field. Now this is the one, oops, this is the one they're working on. I need to pass through to the other field. Alright, am I gonna make it? Does not look, oh! There we go. Alright, I made it, I arrived. Alright. So, steering assist, yes please. Lower cedar, turn it on. There we go. And we are planting. Alright, now if I didn't have so much to do and other little tasks that kind of jump around, I would probably continue this and probably just do this field on my own. But, I don't know, I kind of like a little bit of a variety, so to speak. But yeah, the animations, I don't know, I just like this. This seems kind of relaxing, kind of therapeutic, you know, just doing this, but, I don't know, it doesn't make for the best content if you're just playing farm sim like this, but yeah, I'll just do a little bit more here, but then we'll let the worker go. Shouldn't take him too long to do this size of a field, really. Alright, and hire this on a worker and let them go. Alright, got some corn in there, good. Alright. So they're off and running. Let's go sell some milk. So I got that other backfield going with wheat. Gotta feed the main cattle barn. And like I said, maybe with slurry I start selling that to, like, you know, boost my profits. I need a little bit more money these days on Alma here, especially if I'm gonna branch out and buy a couple fields and, you know, we're back down to zero. So yeah, maybe that's something I start thinking about. Start getting some money on that. All right, where's the trigger? It's around here somewhere. I must have passed it. Oh, there it is. Yep, I did pass it. Alright, how much... Oops, wrong menu bar. How much we have for milk in here? Oh, see, I still have 17,000 liters. So really, I can make another trip. But see, like, I'm talking about that slurry, too. Quite a bit. So they need some feed in there. So $45,000, that's really good. I'll take that all day. Alright, so really could make another trip of milk. So I might just set a worker, see if they can just... I know it's not that far to drive. I need to check that AI baler, see how they are doing. So let's go fill this up. I need to feed the cattle. But yes, it's exciting. Just kind of get back into Alma here and see if I can start, you know, getting out of my debt. I want to say, you know, and especially when you're starting on here, I feel like it's a lot of just spending, and it's just hard to kind of get ahead a little bit, you know, unless you kind of play unfair and just kind of cheat it in too. Alright, so that takes the rest of the milk. Now I think this, I don't know for sure, but I don't know if this tank truck actually takes slurry. Like to just, you know, transport it and sell it. That would be interesting. But I would kind of feel a little awkward selling that out of my dairy tank. Alright. We are just gonna set this. Need to, but and let's place them here, there. Okay. Alright, backfield. Not doing too bad here. Alright. They're doing bad. I don't know why they just backing up. All you do is throw them around, see if they'll fix their... They just do not like that. And I don't know how they, like, you know, however they try to orient themselves here. See, look at that. Like, just get out of the tree line. I don't know where they're going. They're backing up. This is hard to watch. Alright. I'm just getting out of there. Alright, let's fold this. Oop, we have a bale over there. That's good. Another bale over there. See the other tractor in the background? Okay. Looks like we're doing pretty good. And I need to pick up those other bales, actually, that are in the other field, like I said. I'll probably wait on that. Alright. And actually, I might just place, you know, that's the lazier method. Just pulling up and leaving it there. Alright, I need the slurry tank again. There it is. Oh, that's what I want to do. Look at that tree. Yeah. Alright, let's fill up this tank. But yeah, that tree, I do not know what happened. I didn't do an update on the game, so I don't know why it triggered that. But it did. But I think I have my chainsaw in that little workbench shed area. Oh, and I did figure out the trigger for that cattle barn right there. Let me just pop out here. The trigger for the calves right here, it has the trigger right there, which I think that's like for manure, but the feed trigger is just like right in front here. So I figured that out off camera when I was just kind of playing on my own. Alright, got that slurry. I need to feed the other cattle. I feel like I'm everywhere. Okay, I need my chainsaw. I love how you can place this in here. Okay. Now this tree, I did not put that in there. Much better. Okay. That tree, I don't think I have that in there either. These, oh my gosh. These are really, really bad. Look at that. I just need the red, I think, for deleting. And I think I have the lumberjack mod on here for deleting. If you're wondering what I'm using to get the red marker. So as long as it's red, it'll just do a full delete. Yeah, so however that happened, interesting though it did. But yeah, I wouldn't have put a volleyball net, and look at this, I wouldn't have put a pergola right in the middle with a tree there. Okay, you can get this out. Oh, there it did. Barely gave me the red. Yeah, that looks better. Like honestly, even this could come out, this large one. Now if I was doing it realistic on the game and chainsawing them down and cutting them up, oof, that would take a while. Like that tree up there, I did place that, you know. Alright, I'm just gonna keep the chainsaw for now. But yeah, that looks way better. And those are fine. So yeah, I did not do that. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Alright, so we got some slurry to get rid of. Alright, we need to hop over to see how they're doing. Not too bad. Might have to come in, do a little bit. For the most part though, that AI baler does pretty well. I am very impressed with it. Is it going to be perfect? No, probably not. But especially with, you know, some of the turns and the curves of Alma with the fields. So I'm not expecting it to be perfect by any means. Alright, so they're planting, and we should check the other wheat field. And then I got that slurry, gotta feed the cattle too here. Alright, see how much that gives us. This is good profit. Yeah, 35 for it, so yeah, I'll take that all day long. And it's nice actually having the larger amount of cattle now in that main barn. So, I mean, I remember back in the day when I was just playing more or less for fun and not taping myself. Sometimes I would throw in the 500 cattle, and then honestly, it is super fun where you're just collecting all that milk and you're just raking in the dough, and it is fun. It is really fun. Okay, and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna can I get that trailer out? Or wait, I'll get my bale trailer. I think it's over, or if I need my tractor for it. Maybe I need my tractor. I'll just use the tractor. Sometimes, based on what trailer you use, it doesn't register. Because I want to get these bales out of the way. So I don't think I have bales over there in the back, you can see. I think maybe we can just put these. I know I was thinking about selling some as well. And we're doing really good on making our own feed now. Like finally, as you kind of get past that that initial season and kind of scrape by a little bit, and then you get into the second season, it is kind of nice to get to be able to produce your own feed. I do like that. Oops. There we go. Alright, let me get that bale before I forget, or it rolls down in the pond. Oh, am I caught? I am. Wow. Alright. Just caught on that tree. There we go. That is one of the nice things I will say about PC. Just seeing how, see, got my flasher on there. That is one of the nice things about PC is having that super strength. I remember not having that when I was starting out, and like having to reset vehicles back to the store because of me driving erratically or not knowing where things were or how to do things. So that is a bonus, just having that super strength. And I don't know, I feel like, in my opinion, it's not a huge deal to use it. Is it inaccurate? Absolutely. You know, but I go, well, it's a game at the same time, it's okay. Just having fun. I get that one? Don't make you dizzy, sorry. So I'm gonna put the slurry on this field, so just getting the bales out of the way. Alright. Now, good question. Can I put all this in my silo? I don't know. And let it ferment and call it good. I don't know. Alright, let's come in here this way. Then yeah, I'd even check on those workers. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna take them. It might be full. That's what I am kind of worried about. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think it's full. Okay. which is okay. And, you know, I still have some out there from earlier, so I don't know, maybe just sell these, honestly. Why not? Get some money, and I probably would just take these to the animal dealer. That's what I'm thinking. Sell these off. Perfect, I got that one. Alright, a couple more. And I see these other ones behind me still. Alright, so I'm just going to leave those other two over there. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to set this for a worker. They can go drive it into town, just sell these at the animal dealer. I was thinking that was full anyways. But honestly, might as well just keep making some cuttings and getting some money from it. Why not? Like I said. Alright, so here, set destination. Where are we going? I think it's right there. So we'll just leave them about like right there on the road. Okay. Oh, can't do auto load. Try it again. Unless, yeah, this one doesn't let me activate. Set. I don't know. I've never done that. Nope. Alright. I guess I'm doing it then. Alright. Net rolls are empty. Okay, they need some. Looks like our planter's still going. Cultivator, they're doing pretty good. Almost set there. And they're doing awful. That, okay. And guess what I am going to do? And I thought I put headlands, yes. Okay, I did. Just reset. Reset them. Don't even try to fight it. Okay, so we need some net bales, and I have some in here already. Ah. Okay, let's drive these out. Alright. Not that that did anything. Alright, so I need to get those bales back now into town. That slurry is still there. Alright, we gotta go find the tractor. I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're on the other side? Oh, they're coming through the other way. Cut through. There they are. Hey. Nothing? Alright. Oh my. They're just going. Look at that. I don't know where they're going. But they won't, like, stop. Ah. Oh my. I thought I got into the... I did not, obviously. Just go and block them. Like, they can't bail anything. There we go. Okay. Now, it looks like they did a pretty good job on their passes. I'm going to start them on this side now. And let's just do up and downs. You see like these little, clumps here on their own. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Is it great? No. But it's not too bad. I thought I could just like, keep moving and they would like fill or they'd stop. But I shouldn't be like so surprised with that, Okay. They should go again. Let's hop in and pick up. And take this back up. Man, this is a lot of zooming around on this episode, to say the least. Seems to be kind of jumping around a lot, not staying on one task. Oops. There we go. Like the belt's on still. Okay. So we got a couple rolls in here. That's not bad. Close the door on myself. Alright, how's the cedar doing? Well, thankfully, they are not stuck in the tree line. I was like gonna have to say, oh, I gotta get up my chainsaw and just like start deleting everything, Alright, I don't think I have another tractor, honestly, at my disposal. That's all my tractors are being used up. Wow. I have to get another one. I mean, this little one's not bad, and I say little, It's the, what is it? The 3650. But, yeah, I'll get the slurry out, and then give the cattle some feed, and I'll probably call it good there. So, kind of want to push and keep going into summer now. And, like I said, not even get to it yet. And I got the little notification on the top when I went to the next month that my the sheep and the goat milk is full over there at the main or the other farm, down the road. So I have to take care of that as well. And honestly, I haven't been doing anything with those sheep. I feel bad, but just kind of tried the experiment of how will it go and will it work by just leaving them to their own devices with that meadow grass. And the answer is yeah, it is just kind of going on its own. So there you go. Nothing fancy. Alright, is it taking these bales? No? Oh, there's the trigger. If I played more on this map, I would know, right? One bale left. Will it take it? No. Please take it. There. Well. Okay, so we are good there. I'd like to see that. Jump in the money. I'm just going to cut through here. Alright. So I might just kind of afterwards kind of start going and slurrying that field. Kind of, ironically enough, how the last episode ended was me putting slurry on that field again. Isn't that funny? So, and that was the middle field I remember I was on, kind of trying to get that done. But, yeah, maybe you have to start thinking about investing in a tank or something. I don't want to use my milk one, and that one might not accept it anyways. But, might just think of starting to sell that slurry for a profit as well. And that'll really probably boost the farm in a different way where I can start to expand it more. So yeah, I have to think about that. Alright, let's get the mixer out, even though I don't really need it, but I think it looks cooler. Let's feed these cattle and probably call it good. So yeah, there you go. That looks better without those trees as well. Much, much better. I'll take that all day. Okay. I like this way of doing feed. If you just put in one of these fermenting silos, have it do the mixing for you. I like that. Would I do it all the time? No, probably not. I like the aspect of doing some of the bales and having it mix it, that kind of way. So, alright, I think, does it matter which way I go on this? I don't know, maybe. I feel like I go the other way when I go into feed. I feel like I'm the wrong way. Alright, I'm just gonna go the other way. It said it's not accepted here, but I know it is. TMR is not accepted in this barn. Alright, this way. There we go. Yeah, I just had to shoot the wrong way. But yeah, I kind of like the aspect of having, I kind of like having that aspect of putting the bales into the mixing wagon, and doing it like that. So, I don't know if I'll always keep it, but at least for this series, I'm going to keep it the same. I'm not going to change it, and zip back and forth that way. So, alright. Looks like the baler is still going. Perfect. And we are done here. We got corn in. Alright. And I don't know if that other worker is done in the field next to us. It looks like they might be. And I can find a spot to cut through. About here, maybe? Nope. And I know, you didn't see anything. And really, I could just take some trees out, which I probably should. I like the trees, but yeah, I could make a little path. Yeah, the person's done here. Alright. And I might kind of get this going, honestly, because I like doing that, like I said. And then I have this, kind of get this out of here. I gotta take this back, and cool, there we go. Yeah, like these couple trees right here on the end of the field, they could easily be taken out here. Just to open it. And, real quick. Oops, Oops. There's my trigger. Yeah, that's better. Oh, it will cut the brush. Look at that. That's much better. And I'm not gonna like, combine these. But just to do that, I think that's fine. Perfectly, acceptable. So I like that better. Just a little path and cut through, and then I could even, draw some dirt on there for effect too. So, all right, I will let you go there. Thank you so much for joining me here on this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, I'd love to have you tag along to Farming with Nick and join the community and kind of see what I am up to here on these playthroughs and other playthroughs, and follow my other builds and let me know what you think as well. So stay tuned for more. So thank you again for watching, and hope you guys have a good one. Take care.